How you doing? Hope you're well. Thanks for joining me on this Sunday morning walk with me and Dorothy. I want to talk to you today about physical health. Pretty much all the videos I've done so far have been on mental health. This one goes hand in hand. I've not mentioned really this before. See, some years ago, I used to weight train. Seriously, weight train. And what you've soon realised is it's not that necessarily the going to the gym that produce the results, it's the food you consume, the type of food, how often, the amount, and that drives the results of the hours you spend in the gym. When I stopped training, which was due to replacing weight training with newfound passion, which was learning to play the guitar, my eating habits changed over the course of several months quite drastically. I was no longer consuming high volumes of protein, and the amount and the frequency changed. And it may have been in part due to me starting to learn to play an instrument. But my body felt different. So when I was training 2 or 3 times a week, sometimes 4, and then eating, sleeping, working, what I probably didn't realise at the time, that you have to sort of tear the muscles down to let them grow back stronger. That's the philosophy of muscle gain. But I was tearing my whole body down. I've got sniffles or coughs. Didn't get so many physical injuries, but you realise your body's in a state of constant repair all the time, like it always anyway, but you're sort of overstressing it and giving it far too many demands. When my diet started to change, let's say, and I felt different, I realised that because I'd obviously monitored the dietary intake over the years when I've been weight training, I was very aware of the consequence of eating certain foods. And I realised that because I've been eating sort of 5-6 times a day, dropping down to 2 or 3, I felt better, sharper, certainly more mentally alert, less tired. And I went a step further, really. Sort of started to research nutrition and diet from a slightly different perspective to the one I'd had, where it was just primarily to get bigger and stronger. And what I found was that I was able to eat a lot less and feel sharper, more alert, and my general health was improving. Eventually, after a couple of years of self-experimentation with different foods and stuff, I came across something called a Bollox Coffee. This had been about sort of 2015, something like that, 2016. If you've not heard about the Bollox Coffee, it's obviously an early morning coffee to make you bulletproof. Hence the name Bullet. Actually, bulletproof coffee or Bollox Coffee. I've adapted that name slightly, and well, my wife did. She calls it my Bollox Coffee because it's all the bollocks you need in there. But the original recipe was something like a couple of teaspoons of butter, coffee, honey, essentially fats in a coffee, in the morning coffee. So I started incorporating this in my daily routine, and I quickly found that I didn't need to eat that early morning fat fix. Keeps you going all day. And if at weekends, when I change my diet slightly, still have me Bollox Coffee, but I had a brunch or a bacon sandwich or something, I needed an afternoon nap, or felt like I needed one. That was crashing your body's energy. Anyway, that was 2015 when I started to incorporate. Now it's 2024, and I still have one every day. I've messed with the menu slightly. For a number of years I put coconut oil in there. Always have turmeric, black pepper, and I'll go through a demonstration making it. You make it pretty quick. It sounds quite a pain in the backside, but it's not. Especially after a while, you just know what you're doing. But yeah, that early morning sort of fat fix just keeps me going all the way till, we tend to have dinner an hour and a half between sort of 4:30 and 6:30, depending on what we're all doing. But I can go to 7 o'clock without feeling too much discomfort, and I don't feel tired. I feel alert. My body weight just stays the same, despite the fact that I do abuse it somewhat. Full disclosure here, I drink 2 or 3 pints of beer every single night. Weekends maybe 5. Some days I'm working late, only 2. But that's every day. I smoke cigarettes, smoke roll-ups, between 15 and 25 a day, if I'm honest. I don't really count. So I have to compensate with some modifications to my diet to make sure that the destruction I'm doing by the harmful habits I've got, in my mind, are undone by my diet. I mean, I'm very fortunate. My wife's a fantastic cook, and she loves cooking. Been able to grow some of her own vegetables this year, and my wife has. So nutritionally, I feel like not perfect, but I'm covering what I think so 75 to 85% of the bases. Yeah, and I say I did bodybuilding, weightlifting for a long time, so you learn about nutrition as part of that journey. But yeah, I definitely recommend the Bollox Coffee. Try it. I mean, the exact way I do it: warm the cup up with some boiling water, drop anything up to a dessert spoon, a tablespoon of butter in there. I also add some bone broth, which is essentially just boiled down bones. Turmeric, black pepper, bit of cinnamon. Mix it all together. See, it starts to melt in the warm cup you've got, and then I just drop a cup shot of coffee into it. Mix it up. Add some honey for taste, and drink it. And so that keeps me going pretty much all day. Yeah, and it certainly hasn't made me fat. I could do with a few extra pounds for insulation, but I'll say I'll make a practical demonstration, show how to make it. You can make it in a couple of minutes, literally. Take care for now. I'll catch you soon.